Back now to Tropical Storm Hermine. Pictures tonight from North Carolina, where the downgraded system is still packing a punch as it moves towards the northeast.
And this is where Hermine has been. Storm surge on the Gulf Coast, bringing serious coastal flooding.
The storm's power ripping roads to shreds as Hermine crashed the coast in the Panhandle.
And for folks in the Panhandle, the cleanup is just getting underway.
One hard-hit city, Florida's own capital. Local 10 News reporter Andrew Perez has been following the storm. He begins our coverage tonight live from Tallahassee. Andrew.
Yeah, well, we've had another storm, as you can tell, rolling through Tallahassee. The last thing that people here really need, because there's so many people that still don't have power, that are still dealing with cleanup. As a matter of fact, I want to step out of the way because this gas station right out here, it's one of the only gas stations that we found that actually has power. So you can imagine it's been a very popular spot.
As you take a drive around Tallahassee, it's quiet, it's dark, much of the city still without power. Whipping winds and driving rain from Hurricane Hermine leaving a trail of destruction. Beyond the roads being dark, some roads are just too dangerous to travel on. Businesses here forced to close their doors. The few spots that are open are very popular, like this Shell gas station.
This is the only gas station that has, power on.
Between the downed trees and outages, the city is practically paralyzed. All across the state of Florida, we've seen damaged roadways, even boats just ruined.
So apartment buildings like this are still without power. The governor actually saying it's going to be several days before power is fully restored to the area. The thing that is going to take the longest is cleanup, stuff like this all over the city.
And the water just started pouring.
Janicia Martin lives in apartment number 2 here and was home when this tree came crashing down in Tallahassee.
Bang, crash, and then I was like, wow, what was that? I thought maybe one of the power lines just kind of sparked.
Like many, her home saw plenty of water damage, not only from the floodwaters, but from the rain leaking down from the walls.
I see all this water pouring into my apartment from the floors, and my carpet's wet. The speakers are ruined, the couches are ruined.
And you can imagine tonight her apartment is still flooding. Another thing a lot of people were asking about is, of course, about Florida State University. Very big here in Tallahassee. We know that the main campus closed yesterday. It remains closed. Some of the campus also does not have power right now, although we know that some of the dining halls and some of the main buildings are operational right now using different generators. We're live in Tallahassee tonight. I'm Andrew Perez, Local 10 News.
And Andrew, what about tourists like you? I've been coming through town. Do some of the hotels even have power?
Fortunately, we found actually one of the only hotels that had power. I can tell you that we were trying to find dinner, grab a quick bite to eat before we continued going through the neighborhoods. And we called, at least 24 restaurants before we finally found one that had power. There were some restaurants that were setting up outside, cooking barbecue, whatever they could, and serving it to customers, but even they ran out of food. Long lines to get food in a lot of the places that are open. The governor's saying, again, it's going to take a couple of days before things are somewhat back to normal right now.
It's going to take a little while. Andrew Perez with the cleanup. Thank you. And right now, talking about cleanup, it is continuing in other parts of Florida that were also battered by Hermine, and millions right now are still in its path from the Carolinas to the north. Coastal towns up and down the East Coast are bracing for Hermine. The Carolinas are already getting pelted. On Tybee Island, Georgia, the beaches are empty, but for the surfers. And in New York, this stern warning ahead of the holiday weekend.
Do not even put your foot in the water. Once the riptide grabs you, you cannot get out in many cases.
Back in Florida, where Hermine made landfall in the wee hours of Friday morning. New video of power lines exploding and catching fire, trees crashing into homes.
And at about 4 o'clock in the morning, I heard this big boom and a crash. I was kind of in a state of shock. I actually thought I was dreaming.
In the town of Crystal River, neighborhoods underwater. People who rode out the storm in the historic town of St. Mark's are now cleaning up.
This right here sets you back for a whole year at least.
Governor Rick Scott checking out the damage in Steinhatchee, a coastal area along the Big Bend, and offering help.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to find out in every community what the needs are, and then do everything we can to help them with that need.
And in Florida, one person died in the storm, a man who was struck by a falling tree.
As we mentioned, the system really has the potential to impact millions of people as it moves right up the coast.
And if it slows down, it could make matters worse. Chief Certified Meteorologist Betty Davis is right here now with the latest advisory.
Tonight, Hermine is moving into North Carolina. At least the center of the storm is moving toward the northeast at 22 miles an hour. Remains a tropical storm with maximum sustained winds at 50 miles an hour. Now, this is what it looks like on the infrared satellite imagery. You can see how the clouds are clearing out of South Carolina, still filling up the skies over a good portion of North Carolina and into the mid-Atlantic. And oh, by the way, Hampton Roads, Virginia area expecting some dangerous storm surge from this system. And the radar imagery still showing plenty of rain coming down, especially for the eastern half of North Carolina, where there is still a tornado threat extending out toward the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The projected path of this system, let's track it through the evening tomorrow and afternoon. We are noticing that by tomorrow afternoon, it's expected to get back out over the waters just off the mid-Atlantic coast, and it starts to pick up some steam. And what's interesting is even as it makes that transition into a post-tropical system, look at how the wind energy starts to build back up to hurricane status. 75-mile-per-hour winds projected by Monday evening. And this is that time frame where it just sort of sits off the northeast coast. So talk about some battered beaches and storm surge potential. They're definitely going to have it going on. Meantime, we're tracking a tropical wave about 1,000 miles east of the Lesser Antilles as it travels toward the west. Low chance of developing over the next 5 days.